You're watching The Buzz, where we hit your faves with 5 rapid-fire questions. Today, we are buzzing with someone who is an avid sports and wrestling watcher. He's a fellow Hive member, podcast host, and writer. Welcome to the show, Pluggo.
Oh, thank you. Welcome in. Thank you for welcome in. No, thank you for welcoming me in. I'm stumbling over my words already. That's how excited I am.
Brilliant. How's things on your side of the world at the moment?
Snowy and cold. We finally started snowing over here, so it's been very cold and a very snowy couple of days, but we're doing good. We're hanging in there.
Oh, well, that kind of fits in with our theme today of sort of Thanksgiving holiday season. It's finally starting to feel like that. If we get a little bit of an introductory question to kick things off, though, as a avid wrestling watcher, who is your favorite wrestler of all time, and which sports teams do you support as well?
Of all time, it's CM Punk is my all-time favorite wrestler. He's the guy that I gravitated to when I got back into it from I think all of us take a little lapse in our fandom at some point, and then when I got really back into it and started this, he was my guy. And then sports-wise, I am a avid Chicago Cubs fan. I know I'm wearing Oakland A's today, but I am a Cubs fan. I am a Notre Dame Fighting Irish fan, so any sports team that they have is I'm a Houston Rockets basketball fan. And currently I am an NFL free agent. I don't have a team that I diehardly root for at this point. I used to have a couple growing up, but things that they decided to do made me shy away from them, and now I just watch.
That's fair enough. You're kind of a unique sports fan in America then, kind of picking and choosing teams from all over the place?
Yes, I get that a lot. So I am from Indiana. No secrets there. I live in South Bend where Notre Dame is from. So that is I'm right down the road. But Chicago Cubs was something I grew up loving. My grandmother, I remember just always going to her house to watch Chicago Cubs and IU Hoosiers basketball. And I just fell in love with the Cubs, so it was there. And then I'm showing my age here, but Michael Jordan was huge when I was growing up.
Yep.
Everybody loved Michael Jordan. Everybody loved Chicago Bulls around here, being as where I'm from. And I just wanted to be different. I wanted a different team. I liked it. I was like, and I just kind of fell in love with the Rockets team of the 90s with Akeem Olajuwon on them and Clyde Drexler and Robert Horry and those guys. So, I just kind of fell in love with them there. And then I just became that guy that, you're a Rockets fan? How does that happen? And then I've always kind of loved, random sports teams. I will wear any sports team that's not a team I hate. I will watch any sports team. I love watching just random college basketball. I love finding just random teams and people be like, are you a fan of that? It always starts a good conversation. Anytime I'm like, oh, you're an Oakland A's fan, huh? And it's like, no, but I can talk about it. So it's kind of nice.
Fair enough. I was actually wearing my Cubs jersey yesterday.
Oh, there you go. I have a Cubs tattoo on the leg. I tell everybody that's the team for sure. You see all the other stuff. This is South Bend Silverhawks, the hat. So this used to be the local affiliate till they became the South Bend Cubs. So
yes, everything else is interchangeable except that one permanent thing.
That's right.
That's
one
deep rooted.
That's the one. Yep, that's the one that stuck with me for life. So we can't change it.
And we're chatting shortly before Thanksgiving, which is a big day for football.
Mm-hmm.
What does a typical Pluggo Thanksgiving day look like?
Oof, that is my Super Bowl. That is my favorite holiday. I love to eat. The typical day, it does depend on, I have a blended family, so me and my wife, we have a kid, and then we each have kids, and we blend it in. So it all depends on where the kids are at, what they're doing. My teenagers have jobs now, so it all depends on their schedules. But typically over the last few years, we've just, we've kept it kind of low-key, invited the family over. I actually spend the day doing the bulk of the cooking. I actually love to cook I love being in the kitchen, and so cooking dinner while I got football on, the TV, and then we'll have a meal, watch football, maybe towards the end of the night, because I don't want to burden my family too much with all of the football because there's so much of it on that day. We'll put on a movie, maybe a Christmas movie or something to that nature, and I just love being around the family, just eating dinner and asking them if I did okay and I didn't burn the turkey this year, things like that.
Yep. Yeah, cooking turkey has always kind of freaked me out. It's Just looks like such a process.
It can be tough. You got to keep an eye on it. I've come up with a new secret where I kind of spatchcock the thing and lay it out flat so it cooks more evenly. And then that way I don't run the risk of it being undercooked, which has typically worked out for me. The one thing that I've always screwed up on is the mac and cheese. I've been trying to perfect the mac and cheese over the last few years, and I think last year I got pretty close, but I think this year I'm going to knock it out of the park. I got some ideas.
Have you ever done the deep fried turkey?
No, because if you know me,
that thing looks terrifying.
I can hear it. I could hear it now. This is how that would go down if I deep fried a turkey. It would go, my wife, Mrs. Pluggo, going, don't burn the house down. And me going, honey, I got this. I'm not going to burn the house down, I swear. And then immediately I would burn the house down. So we don't even put that into my hands. We go, you know what? We'll just traditional oven cook it, baste it, throw out. I'm not getting fancy because I would burn the house down for sure.
So as the resident chef of the house for Thanksgiving, what dishes are the ultimate Pluggo Thanksgiving spread?
Oof. Okay, so you got to have appetizers. We're big appetizer family, so I got to have like the sausage cheese tray going. We got to have the deviled eggs. We got to have all that stuff. Like, that's just got to be part of it. And I'm going to be snacking the whole time. So you got to have the turkey, and I always get a small ham too because I like a little ham. I like to change it up. Some people aren't big turkey people. Some are ham. So in my family, we've always done a ham. I don't know if anybody else does that. Mac and cheese is a must. The stuffing, you gotta get the stuffing, and I like to make my stuffing with a little Italian sausage in it, a little cheese, a little onion, like almost like a stuffing bake, if you will. It's kind of my move there. And then mashed potatoes, gravy, like all the standard fare. Like it's gotta be, and then you gotta have pumpkin pie with whipped cream. You got to, and then pecan pie has to be in the part of the rotation as well. And that's something that I didn't think I was going to like growing up. And then a couple of years ago, I was like, let me try this pecan pie I've never had. It's fantastic. Why didn't anybody tell me? But yeah, I'm a very traditional Thanksgiving Day, but I love all the sides more. I got green bean casserole too. You got to have a green bean casserole, right? You can't not.
And then in the spirit of the season, what are you thankful for in wrestling and sports this year?
For wrestling, I'm just thankful that I've gotten to do quite a bunch of cool stuff. Like I got to go to John Cena's Royal Rumble appearance, which was the first real match on his retirement tour. I got to see him at WrestlePalooza, albeit how that went down. But I got to have some cool interviews. I got to do some really fun podcasts, with some really fun guests. JPJ, who you've had on here. I get to do things with my buddy Blair, Chico, and the Great Talking for Exposure with Independence. But in terms of just not me personally, thankful for wrestling. Just that there's so much of it. I'm so happy, and I'm not a tribalistic fan at all. I'm so happy that there is something for everyone. And it's easily accessible to anyone. So if you don't like something, you go find something else, and there's a wrestling style, show, promotion just for you. So I'm super happy with that. And then sports-wise, that's tough. That's tough because the Cubs lost in the playoffs. So it's nice to see us show some sign of life and make the playoffs for the first time since 2017. So I'll take that. Notre Dame, you're killing me. It was nice to make the national championship, which did happen at the beginning of 2025. Technically, it's the 2024 season, but I'll count it because it was in January, even though we lost. I'm just thankful I'm just thankful that basketball's back. I am a big basketball fan, so I'm psyched that I get to watch some basketball.
Yeah, I wish more people had that mindset with wrestling of, if I don't like something, just go find something else, because there is so much.
Change the channel.
It's easy to find something.
Yeah. I don't like everything that I watch, but I also don't take the time out of my day to hope that never goes away because somebody likes it. That's the idea. And with everything, independent wrestling, old school wrestling, news, it's all at the touch of a button. So I'm so happy in 2025 that I can. And I can also set up multiple screens. I love that I can watch a show here while I have another show going on here, and then I have something going on here. And Mrs. Pluggo's how do you focus on that? I go, I do my best.
I don't know.
I don't know, but I make it work.
And then as I was thinking about this question, I can only think of one Thanksgiving movie, the aptly titled Thanksgiving by Eli Roth. So I'll instead ask you, what is your favorite Christmas movie?
Ooh, my favorite Christmas movie? A Christmas Story. I know that's controversial, but I just remember growing up, the day of Christmas, they would play that 24 hours a day on like TNT or TBS or something. It was just on for 24 hours. And I just loved it. But we are a big Christmas household here. So like we started, Mrs. Pluggo more specifically, started decorating the second trick-or-treating was done. She walked in the house, took all the Halloween stuff down and started. It was just late for her. So we love them all. Like the Home Alone, the Santa Claus. We just watched Elf like last night. I watched it with my son. Like we are a heavy Christmas movie rotation. And I like to spend the 2 days like that I usually get off leading up to Christmas just funneling through all of them as much as I can. Yeah, there needs to be more Thanksgiving. That's a great shout. Technically, like, you know, they maybe made some Black Friday movies, right? Like that are themed more around the shopping part of it. But Thanksgiving movie, you're right. We need more of those. Maybe.
Yeah, like the only one I could think of is the Eli Roth horror movie, which is actually pretty good.
I've never seen it. I didn't even know what you were talking about. So I was like, you know what? You're right. Maybe I'll write a Thanksgiving Day movie. It'd just be me sitting around eating for an hour and a half.
Awesome. Alrighty. Thank you, Pluggo, for joining me in the Hive. Where is the best place for people to join your creative colony?
Oh, well, I am also part of the Hive, so if you like what I do here, stay here, of course. But at Pluggo on all social media platforms, you search Pluggo, my face pops up, that is me. Thursday nights with JPJ for Between Two Beards, at B2Beards on all social medias for that. That goes down on Love Wrestling, which is at Love Wrestling CA on all platforms as well. And then I do talk independent wrestling every weekend with Blair Pacheco of the Grainmaker podcast at For Exposure Pod. And yeah, and then all my writings are up on Love Wrestling CA as well.
Busy man. And yeah, check out Pluggo's playbook on the Hive if you're into college sports.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to come up with something else once college football simmers down here, because we're getting into the nitty gritty of it. So I'm gonna have to come up with another thing to do.
Alrighty, and if you want to see more of your faves spill the goods, hit follow and catch me on the next drop of the Hive.